Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Sena SPH10 and SPH10H Bluetooth communicators available at RevZilla.com. So looking at the SPH10 and the SPH10H, immediately you know that they have two different uses. The SPH10 is a standalone unit. Really, motorcycle or no motorcycle, any active sport, you're gonna be able to pair up to 4 different users of a Sena device, and really it sits around your ears, it clips on, it has a boom installed, and again, you're getting all of the benefits of rider-to-rider or person-to-person communication rather, as well as all of the Bluetooth pairing features. Now, if we look at it, the SPH10H, and the H stands for helmet, is the same functionality, but a very different setup. So you'll notice that the unit encompasses the jog dial, the boom, it has the functional unit that allows for Bluetooth pairing and rider-to-rider pairing, but it also includes these ear flaps. These ear flaps are actually part of what comes in the box. And if I move my double D-ring strap, this is just a basic AFX open face helmet. This entire earpiece that includes the speaker, the jog dial, the controls, that's completely removable. And that's the key difference here between the two. You'd basically buy an SPH10H for anything. I mean, whether you're playing paintball, riding mountain bikes, or robbing houses, you and your buddies that have these will be able to use them, pair up, no problem. It's a standalone unit. But on the motorcycle side, I would say the key things you need to think about are really the helmet you're installing it on. Because if you don't have a helmet that has wide enough, you can see how wide these straps are to be able to come down and loop through the bottom here. If it had a single strap that went over the top, it wouldn't work. It has this flap, and really I'm getting into the installation a bit here, but the way that this is done is that this strap shoehorns up into the helmet, and it comes with a little tool that allows you to put a piece of female Velcro up in there. But what I've essentially done now is this is what's going to come out of the box, and now I'm going to be able to install it up in the side. And notice it has the wire, it goes around to the other side. So again, that's how you would use it, but really what we found is it's a rock solid unit. 7 days of standby, 10 hours of talk time. Remember, your A2DP, your AVRCP, which means your stereo music from your Bluetooth device, you're able to move forward, move back, fast forward, rewind. You have the ability to pair with up to 4 other units, and you have 900 meters of range. And you see that on both of these units. We see these Bluetooth communicators becoming extremely popular. And I'd love for you to click here, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions about the SPH10H or SPH10, but also let me know the experience you've had with any Sena products if you're using a Bluetooth yourself. Now, if I get into some of the nitpicks here, what we like and what we don't like. What we like is that this unit's great standalone. This unit, if you have a helmet that's going to work with this configuration, is pretty easy to install. It installs very quickly. It's a rock solid unit for around that $200 mark. I'll tell you though, here's what you have to keep in mind. What you have to keep in mind is that it's still a thinner speaker. Typically treble's good, the bass can get a little tinny on you, but I will say as well, because you're so exposed on either no helmet or an open face setup, anything more than 50, 60 miles an hour, the wind noise is going to start to be a problem. And the speakers have great volume to them, but again, it's going to be hard for them to cancel. It's going to be hard for you to have the speakers loud enough to hear. And it does auto adjust. The Senas have been great with that technology, but that is something you need to consider. Now, I will note there are voice commands, there's voice activation that works on here, and you also have the jog dial, which makes it really easy with or without a glove to control these bad boys. Now, thinking through what comes in the box, for each one, if you can see here, I'm going to turn this box to the side, you can see what's included in the box here. You're going to have a removable boom, you're going to have all of the different components you need to charge it, to update the firmware via USB connect to your computer, and a lot of them come with some accessory type wiring or some accessory jacks as well. So you have everything you need in the box. The big selling point though, or the big thing you need to consider when you're buying the SPH10H is really whether or not it's going to fit on your helmet. Because remember, with an electronic from RevZilla, once you open and try to install it, it's yours. We're not going to be able to take it back. The best you're going to be able to do is probably eBay it or throw it up on a forum. And again, the biggest thing you could note is, can you get this fin in between the helmet and the liner, and do you have a wide enough strap that's going to be able to come down and not get in the way of the jog dial. Now if I turn it around to this side, you're going to see that it looks like it's a jog dial on this side. This is actually non-functional. This is just a bit of a dummy piece here, but the reason they've done that is really for style and for looks. And you can see on the back of it, that's where you plug your USB in, but again, it's non-functional. It's just meant to balance out the style of the unit. So I will tell you that in the past, I have used an SMH10 myself. I use it for some of my longer distance rides. Love the jog dial, love the functionality, think that the Sena units hold up really well over time. The only trade-off here, and you're making a little bit less of an investment with the SPH10, is that you get a little bit less talk and standby, but in a lot of ways, the functionality is very, very similar. And that's nice that they've been able to incorporate that, but not really dramatically increase the price. So the next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews at RevZilla.com of what folks are saying about the SPH10 and the SPH10H. Remember, you don't have to take my word for it. Use my information as a starting point. As always, we're going to ship for free, but remember, once you open an electronic and begin to install it, we can't take it back, so keep that in mind. And if you have any questions, certainly hit us with them ahead of time. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Sena SPH10 and SPH10H, available at RevZilla.com. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.